Okay, so welcome back everyone to more mono energy ranged games. This is the gameplay video that I do after deck text. Apologies for being late. I had one all lined up, but for some reason it was a bit corrupted, and I've tried recording since, but I had problems with fraps. Anyway, hopefully it's all working now because I fiddled with things. And we're playing Anonymous, who's playing Energy, so this will be interesting. The starting hand is ish, but it's a bit one-dimensional. Yeah, lots of 3-drops, not a lot of variation. I think we'll just draw a new one, see if we draw anything better, and that's much better. We've got turn 2 Spark, so Hired Smugglers. We've got turn 3 Forge or Oculus Cannon, Echomaton, or Burn. Fantastic. That's what we want, variation. So, Hired Smuggler, go. Because that's how the dream happens. You call out what... I'm going to try and predict what they're doing. So he's either playing Gravelocks or Energy, Gravelocks or Ranged. Typical deck is Ranged, so we expect Hired Smuggler turn 2. So that's what I'm predicting he's going to do. Hired Smuggler. Or nothing. He might just sit there. I don't know. He might be eating a bit of cheese. He's a bit distracted. No, gun automaton. That's cheating, so I can't spark that. Okay, so because I can't spark it, I'm really upset. Thunder Surge is really good against Energy because they tend to group up because of Automata Forges and things like that. So I'm actually tempted to keep that. I have no turn 2 play, so it's going to end my turn. See what he can do turn 3. Hopefully it's a Cannonetta or a Stormrunner because I can burn that. If it's a structure like a Forge, then again I'm a bit stuffed. But we'll see. Let's put that at the front, so that suggests a creature, but he's gone Oculus Cannon. Okay, not too bothered about Oculus Cannon because the chances are playing Energy, I'm going to be moving up and killing things. Stormrunner is good, allow me to move up and kill things, but I want Machinated to buff it up, and Energy can burn it, so it's a bit risky. I think I prefer just playing Forge. I'm going to get rid of the Echomaton because it does suffer to burn, but it will ramp me up, so maybe I do want to keep that. Oculus Cannon's good with Bombard. I haven't got Bombard. Forge is just good full stop. Burn's good. I think actually we have to get rid of Stormrunner. As sad as I am to do that, we'll just play Forge down there. We'll see what he's up to. Turn 4, what can Energy do turn 4? It's usually a Burn or a Tempest Reaver or an Echomaton. I think he's probably just going to play another structure. Right, let's go for Stormman. Okay. Well, I can burn that, and me predicting things is going pretty badly so far. Power Trip. Now, Power Trip's really useful. By him playing that there, it kind of suggests he's not going to be playing. He is going to be playing around Thunder Surge a bit. So I think I will keep hold of Power Trip actually. We're just going to go Echomaton here. If he wants to play a Bombard and stuff to kill it, then that's a lot of effort gone into doing so. And I could just burn this next turn, so I think delaying the burn here is okay. Drawing into another burn might be quite good actually. Power Chip, burn. Also 1 card, not too bad. He's got an Oculus Cannon, that's pretty good for him. Yeah, here we're just going to burn the Stormrunner because it's going to be able to cause most damage. I will sack the Solemn Giants. Now I could sack the Scrolls or Resources. I think we're going to go for Resources here. When you're playing Energy, you usually want to be quite high on Resources most of the time. This will allow us to do that. So we can just keep steadily ramping up. Should be okay. Now this is the part where we see if we're able to get a gun automaton from Forge. He's able to put some damage on it this turn. You can kill it with a Machinated. If he plays a spell, then I'm able to kill his gun automaton. Actually, no, it should be fine. Let's see what happens. You've got to be careful when playing against Energy, because we will have Bombards, but they'll also set his range units off. We've got to be careful with that. We've got a Bombard. That'd be really good with a power chip, Oculus Cannon, Smuggler. It's kind of a dead turn, so I think we'll just sack the Hired Smuggler here for some scrolls, see what we draw, get Machinated, which is awesome. But I don't really have a target. I could Machinate on this, I guess. That's not really something I want to do. I'd really rather save it for a big storm run or Cannonetta play with Bombard. I could just go Oculus Cannon, but again, kind of want to save it. The other option is playing Solemn Giant, which I think would be quite a big threat for him. He'd want to deal with it, so we're just going to force him to... I really want to kill this. That's my main target, I want to kill that. So is Machinated Oculus Cannon a good thing? I think I'd rather just play Solemn Giant, to be honest. It's a question of where we want to put it. He can't play Thunder Surge yet, so I think we're just going to go Solemn Giant down here. That'll put him under a lot of pressure. Well, rather... He'll want to respond to it. People tend to want to respond to Solemn Giants immediately. So it's kind of a distraction in a way, but I don't care if he kills it. Because I'm setting myself up for a turn. Now for Bombard, problem is this will set off and kill things on this row, so I've got to be careful there. So really drawing into Power Trip would be good here. And I can Power Trip, draw a scroll, sack for scrolls, be on 11 resources and do something big hopefully. We'll see. If he has a Bombard of his own, then that's dead, that's dead, that's dead, that's on 1. Which isn't too brilliant, but I've had worse. Actually, can you do it better? I don't know. 2 on here, move that down, 4-2. So you could leave this on 1 health. Could he? Am I making things up? I think I'm making things up. Cannonetta, right. Let's see what we draw. Machinated. I don't want Machinated. Oh, for draws, for draws, for draws. Right, so I can power trip into something. That's a bit crap. That's going to have quite a powerful effect. There's no escaping it, so I could just pump here. Stop him. Well, he can't kill it. Can't. I could just play another Echomaton, which I think I will do. That's a question of how I want to move. He's still on low resources, but I can't move this back though. That's the thing, because this will go off. So I think I'll actually just stay where I am. I could move this up, that won't achieve too much, apart from an Oculus Cannon being prevented. But if I move it up, then I can't move it down again. Let's just move it up. I don't know. We'll just go with that. It'd be really useful if these were ranged units right now, but they're not. He's not playing spells, which is irritating. He's just going to take 1 spell and suddenly I'm like on 10 resources. Might be an exaggeration. Okay, so he's doing damage there, there. As I said, I don't care about Solemn Giant, it's there just as a thing, a distraction if you will. I'd rather not lose the good Automaton. Actually, I could have a lot of fun next turn with... Oh, I said that last turn, but I didn't draw anything. Fun with Bombards and Power Chips and Machinated and Oculus Cannon. So I'm set up, but I'm just lacking the necessities. Machinated. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. I can just kill it by playing a Machinated on my Echomaton. He doesn't kill my Forge, which is groovy, so get a Cannonetta, so I can power chip into that. Cannonetta, Bombard, Machinated, 7-3-1. Not really enough, and I'd need to kill that when I Bombard, so that's just, I think that's got to die though. Let's just sack Machinated for some scrolls. Elder! So I think we're just going to kill that. Move this down in, so it's a bit doing other things. Now, do we Oculus Cannon, or do I something else? I could move this forward and then Oculus Cannon here, or I could pump this just so I get value from it. I think that's better. It's guaranteeing getting a gun automaton. It protects my Echomaton. That's not too bad. There's now a lack of Machinated in my hand though, isn't there? Which sucks. Just waiting for him to move these off this lane, and then I can do something without worrying about these Oculus Cannons killing anything. He's still not full resources, so let's see what he does. Another Machinated, okay. So I'm now on 6 resources, so yay. That might just be his turn, you know. He's got a dust one, okay. So we're getting closer to being on 8, which is a really good place to be. We've got a dust runner, that's pretty good. So I'm tempted to go for some resources here. Tempted to go for some resources, then I can power chip next turn, draw lots of cards and do things. So yeah, I think we're going for some resources. We're going to Elder and Dust Runner. I'll protect the Dust Runner because I want to use that with Bombard. We're going to lose the Forge, unfortunately, but not a lot I can do about that. That's really the next target. Actually, these two. He's still on 4 resources though, so if he sacks for scrolls again, that'll be good for me. So since I do this big play, he's going to be finding it hard to come back. So he does go up to 5, okay. See what he does. Elder, right. So he can Bombard next turn, which will hurt me. And I draw a Spark, so I can sack resources, power trip into things. If I do that, I'll be able to Cannonetta and Oculus Cannon, which can deal with that. I can deal with that, can't deal with that. I'm sure I might draw something, so we're going to go for it. Power trip! Bombard again! That's not quite it. Actually, I do just need to kill this, don't I? So I can Bombard, Cannonetta, the Oculus Cannon somewhere else. I'm not too worried about the Dust Runner dying. So yeah, I think we're just going to Oculus Cannon, Cannonetta up here to kill this. So yeah. Let's see what he can do now. I've done my big play, and I've got a Bombard in hand. So it's just a case of dealing with these now, but I'm sure I'll be able to. Any power chip I draw now, I can just play without worrying. So I'm about to draw a card off it. Tempest Reaver could be quite difficult to get through. We shall see. But every one thing he can do, I'll be able to do two things. Got a Violent Dispersal. I'm going to prioritise Bombard over that, naturally. So I could Elder Bombard. But that won't allow me to get through this yet. So I think I just VD something, don't I? But what do I VD? Is it this or this? Or do I just play Elder? If he bombards, then this won't be doing too much. If he Thunder Surges, though, I'm going to be in a bit of an awkward position. I think we're just going to go Elder here. I'm not too bothered about anything else. And yeah, we'll stay like that. Setting myself up for next turn. He goes up to 6. What? Okay. He really wanted to kill that Elder then, I guess. He has done quite a lot of idle damage to me, actually. Whatever. This is where we start to win. So we've got a Dust Runner. I just need to VD this. That's all I need to do. So I'll do that now. That means I can move down. Oh crap, that's now... Well, poo. That was a mistake. Didn't think that through, did I? So well done me. Oh dear, what am I doing? So that was a misplay. I was still thinking Elder was on full attack because of the other one. Yeah, we're on 9 resources. Don't let misplays get to you. I may have lost an idol, but this Oculus Cannon is now dead, so whatever. I say it's dead. This could be interesting. Okay. So, even with that happening, I think we're in a good position. Ish. So I draw another Bombard. Okay. A Sudden Eruption. So I could Sudden Eruption here. I could Oculus Cannon Bombard, I guess. Sudden Eruption is just pretty good though. I'm scared if I Sudden Eruption, then he can just something Bombard and take me out here. So this has to die. So I think the play is just Oculus Cannon Bombard. I'm going to play up the front to protect my Elder. I'm not particularly thrilled about the positioning, but don't have too much choice, I don't think. But yeah, we're in a good Sudden Eruption territory now. I've still got another Bombard. That's pretty tense though. Actually, I've done quite a bit of idle damage as well, taking out that idle. That's on 6, that's on 5. He's got 6 cards, but I've got 9 resources. Dust Runner, right. I can kill that with a Bombard, or a Sudden Eruption. Iron Whip, to kill the Elder, okay. Anything else? Gun Automaton. Ooh. So, Sudden Eruption kills a lot of things. Power Trip allows me to do more things. So let's see what these more things are. Another Sudden Eruption. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 4 is 9, so I've got 3 resources to spare, which I think an Oculus Cannon would probably be best. So we'll just protect myself there. Sudden Eruption. Move down. And now his hand was pretty much empty there because he played quite a few things. And I'm pretty well protected now. It's the value of having ramped up quite early in energy. When playing energy, I mean. Basically 8 resources for sweet spot. That's what you're aiming for when playing an energy deck. I haven't drawn any top Reaver Theas yet. So I'll be able to play one of those soon. Another Sudden Eruption. Let's get rid of the Forge. So we get the Thea. So I could Sudden Eruption here, or I could Thea. I think we'll just Sudden Eruption. Let's deal with a board. I think burns will be wasted. So this way, we're now tied for cards in hand. I've got 3 more energy. I've got board control. He's done more idle damage. But yeah, his board was just empty. And as long as I kill anything he plays, he'll struggle to make any big plays with Bombards and Machinateds and stuff. He did use up 2 Machinateds quite early as well, so I might be struggling for those. So burn to kill it. We sack for resources here to play Echomaton and pass the go, because then next turn I can top with a Thea Bombard. That should pretty much seal the deal. Burns, so we're now on 11 resources, so I can sack the scrolls now. Which is good. I love the change they made to Echomaton. It ramps when the opponent plays a spell to kill it. It's really good. Makes sense. Okay, so I could Thea Bombard. I think I will. This way I also get resources. Could almost have won that. So if he doesn't kill Thea this turn, I'm going to be on 13 resources next turn. If he does VD it, that's a dead turn for him. So I've got twice as many resources as he has. Stormrunner, Cannonetta. Okay, the actual bigger threat on the board here is Cannonetta, because it can pierce through. Can Power Trip, why not? Let's burn the Cannonetta, see what we draw. Hired Smuggler. Okay, so we will hide you. And play lots of things. I could just play everything. I could play everything. I think we'll stop there just to avoid Thunder Surge's value. I mean, obviously Stormrunner will do a lot more damage to my field, but he can't win if I kill the Cannonetta. Yep, don't care. So we can spark that. We've got an Elder. That's interesting. So spark, Echomaton. Move that up forwards as well. Elder. So there you go. We replaced Thea with an Elder, an Echomaton, and I've killed his Stormer, so it matters not. Only surrenders. HG. So that's for power of ramping up of energy. Oh, hang on. No. He hasn't given up yet. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Bombard. Okay. That's still not game, is it? Is that game? No. Is that game? No. Unless I can kill this. Is there some weird convoluted way of doing this? I don't think there is there? Just do it like this. Whatever. Okay, one turn away. Let's pump this a few times as well. Just twice though. Because I don't want a gun automaton to spawn. But yeah, this is the reason why you go for resources quite early with energy. Then you can do the big plays. So Sudden Eruption, big Bombard plays. Power trips, draw off power trip. Right, so that's that game 1. We'll do one more, and yeah, hopefully you have another game like that, because that's quite a good game. Okay, so for the last game we were playing oh goodness sake, good luck. Kardastivanoglu. Kardastivanoglu? Oh, whatever. He's playing growth, and he's playing Eye of Eagle, which suggests late game growth instead of aggro. So, what do we do with this hand? It's a lot more aggressive than the last one. We've got turn 1 play this time, a few creatures turn 3, so that's quite good. We're going to have to be aggressive because he's playing growth. So, Dust Runner. If he plays a Brave, we can spark it. So here's a tip when playing against energy as growth. If you've got a Brave turn 2, if you got a 3 health if you got something that isn't a 2 health option, go for the 3 health option. Like Gun Automaton, and what am I about? Something like Kinfoot Ranger, Nognest, be better than Brave. Can't blame him though. Who's going to kill that, obviously? And go Storm in the next turn and start wrecking face. Hopefully he doesn't have something like Dragon Wolf, Stagheart or something. Oh, excuse me. He doesn't. Good. It's tempting to keep hold of Thea actually, because if you power chip into Thea against growth, there's very little they can do about that. Let's see what his turn 4 play is. So Wetland Ranger. Now I can't kill Wetland Rangers with Burn, which upsets me. So we're going to have to sack it for scrolls, see what we draw. Get a power trip. That's really bad. So my go then. Can burn it. I might be tempted to burn it next time just to kill it with dust. Oh, right. There goes that plan. Draw Machinated, draw Machinated, draw Machinated. Come on. Do it. Actually, ooh. See, he might be veteraning next turn. Veteraning? Playing Kinfoot Veteran, which means Stormrunner would die if I draw Machinated. Got Oculus Cannon. Let's sack the power trip here, actually. Okay. We're just going to go Oculus Cannon. I could move down and do 2 damage, but then Kinfoot Veteran could come in and kill it, which I don't want to happen. So we're just going to play the Oculus Cannon. Let's play it there. Safer option. Growth with enchantments that give ward, like Verdant Veil, is not the best matchup in the world. So keeping things like Storm Runners that are prime targets for Machinated are quite key. Oh my god, what is this? What the hell is this? Right, okay. We're going to kill this with a power trip. We're going to power trip into Cannon Bombard. Yep, Cannon Bombard. 7 damage. I hope. Good, that dealt with that problem. Well done, power trip. So is that game? Might be game. I made a mistake actually not moving Stormrunner down because he can veteran in and kill it, so whatever. Can bombard. You can burn actually. I could just burn it. That way, any play he does have or is planning to do would just be dead. I could. I think I'll just forge instead. I want to get a value from burn. No need to do that sort of play whilst I'm ahead, I don't think. If he plays Rat King, then it's 3 damage. You're done. If he moves down Oculus Cannon, we kill it. It's just if you put something like Verdant Veil on that again, you'll get a bit tricksy. Although if he plays Verdant Veil, his turn's dead and he won't do any damage. Well, he might do like 1 damage. But whatever, I've still got a Bombard in hand, so we'll be able to kill it. Waddling is a prime target for burn, because it does take 1 damage easily. Blood Boil, it's Machination Mindset, into Champion Ring, into it not taking any damage. Okay, we just killed it. Okay, so we can kill that with Oculus Cannon. GG. Alright. He surrenders. So, that was a nice short game. But it showed the power of Power Trip. The power of Power Trip. And we're going to leave it there because I really have limited time now. So, the first game was long. This game was very short, but showed off Power Trip. So there you have it. That is my Mono Energy range deck. I hope you enjoy playing it. And I hope you have success with it. And next deck tech, I've got quite a few decks. No, I've got a aggro growth deck, which is pretty sexy full. I've got a new Gravelock deck, which I'm working on with CISP now, which is really unique and pretty cool. And I've got some other things which aren't quite right yet. I've got an updated Decay deck for you as well. I've got to get my act together and start recording videos. So, until then, I shall see you next time. Goodbye.